Guys, I did it. I can't believe I did it. They saw my video and they reached out to me, and I'll put it on screen so you could see it. But I am an official affiliate is what I am. I'm an affiliate of Tag now. So if you guys are watching this or any of my other videos and you want to get your own cards graded from Tag, link in the description below. You can use my referral link and you get 10% off your first order, which you get 10% off of your first order anyways. That's not the point. You can use code OD, or if you use the referral link, you're guaranteed to get that. The point of this video though is someone left a comment, and I'll put it on screen as well, and they were on to me. Yes, like I mentioned, you can look at the QR codes on them and see the analytics of your cards, or you can go on the website and see exactly why your cards got the grades that they did. I was milking it for content, so that's today's video. We're going to go over the analytics of all of the cards that I got graded, break them down, and talk a little bit more about the grading progress with our grading process with Tag. All right, so we can go over to our Tag website, manage over here to my profile. Don't want to show too much information. Here's my order processed screen, and you can see there was some that they do not have that were graded, and they actually reached out to me and let me know a couple of different things. One, they are working on getting Japanese Weiss as a option for them currently, and one of the other things is they actually do have Pristines, and I can talk about that a little bit right here in their grading scales. I didn't know that they had Pristines, but they do have Pristines between the 990 and the 1000 range, and the centering has to be 51:40 ratio. And I know a lot of people are just like, it's not a 50-50 ratio, it does not count. I don't make the rules, that's just what they have, and they're a little more forgiving with the backs. But you do have the options of getting normal 9s and normal 10s. And I want to look at my cards and kind of do some math to see exactly how close, because I didn't put any of the scores on there, so I don't know how close the grading could have been on the cards that I got. Now guys, just because I am sponsored does not mean things will not be, this whole thing is just my opinion. I think this is the future of grading for this specific reason right here, is that they have this data, this information that you're able to see the card's quality with the transparency slider to see exactly where, if there are scuffs, marks, and I have a card later that you can check out that will have, but you'll see here, there's nothing wrong with the surface on either sides. And let's see, Gem Mint graded, there's 26 total. Out of the 26, there are 11, and I currently have the highest condition overall. That's cool to know. 0 dinks on the corners, the edges, the centering on the front barely made it. Was 40, I think it's 45:55 ratio, and I barely cut by on the front centering. That's okay because we were able to get it. But let's see, as far as the front corners, I mean, 1000, 998, back 1000, 999, 999, 1000, 1000. So I mean, as far as this, the only thing that seems to be the biggest takeaway is the centering, because aside from all of this, it's really good. And look at this, just look at this attention to detail. Like, look at the high resolutions. What does this one do? Display measurement. Look how minty these corners are. I mean, it's a little off, I guess, because it shows like exactly how it should be perfect. So the angles, I mean, angles are a little off, but 1K across the board for front, or the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Take a look at these. Perfect on the back corners. That's pretty impressive. 999, 1K. Let's see. I mean, I don't know what imperfections I'm looking for here, considering it got a perfect grade. And what I do like is you get these high res images. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, so on the top here, you can hit download all slab images, and it's going to download real quick, and then I'll go over all the resolutions for each of the slabs. If you haven't seen the other video, you want to check that out before I spoil all the grades, you definitely can. But I'll go over all of them, then we can look at the quality images that they send each of us, which is going to be really nice. As far as our first, like, this was my first Tag 10, this is my first experience, and this card came back a Gem Mint. Now I'm curious how high on the scale, if it did, it's currently ranked the highest. What are some of the other, I can do the back, right? Oh, this front and back. Okay, moving on to my next card. This was the Glaceon. I have not done prismatic. I have not shot my shot with this set again. I should go back to terrestrial, try to get some of the better cards. We can go ahead and slide down the slider. A lot of people concerned about how lenient they are, and the only thing that I think they're lenient with is their centering, but it's the same centering that you have with PSA. PSA's centering is still 55-45, and on the back, tag is a little bit more, like, I don't want to say that word. They're a little bit more strict when it comes to it, because for them on PSA, it's 75-25, and on tag it's 65-35. Honestly, a little more strict on tags aspect. A lot of people getting this card graded 3rd highest and 8th overall. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. I know the centering wasn't the best. Let me see. 55-45, like, it was like right there from going and not being the best. But let's take a look, because it was a good amount left heavy, so I was a little concerned on that. But they are pretty lenient as far as the 55-45, which all companies do, because if it's perfect, that 49-51 ratio is insane. As far as these corners though, minty. But what do I know? I mean, I know the back corners, Japanese quality is insane. I know that the last one was English and it came back right at the 1,000 mark, but it's pretty minty. 1K, 999, fill, 1K. I feel like aside from centering, this very well could have been probably, I feel like if this centering was better, this could have been a gem mint. You can't view score. At least they said this might be something they're working on the past, where after you get it graded, you can do a score review. They won't let you do it. Obviously, you do have to do a little upcharge to get the number on the card. And I do plan on doing a video where I have more information for complete breakdown. I'm going to do a whole like tutorial guide, and I'm going to send off some more cards. And I look forward to that, because I am going to get the cards with the numbers on them to see how minty their mintiness is. I plan on opening up some of my other CGC and PSA slabs to see if I can get them with tag. A lot of people are like, oh, tags comps are insane. Like, they're higher than PSA sometimes, and I think there's a reason for that. Second, that's number 2. That's first place loser, but that's fine. Centering a little bit better on the centering. The back was pretty ratioed. That's a solid center. What would be the main issue with this card? Looking at some of these numbers, I mean, the corners, nice, pretty nice, high 1000 or like high 900s. The back, perfect. I pulled this myself. Corners, edges, pretty perfect. Back edges, pretty perfect. I'm not good at math. I think this could have been a gem mint. I feel like this could have been not a gem mint, a pristine. Second overall, the centering is almost as good as it can. I feel like this could have been a pristine. Guys, could this have been a pristine? I was super excited, because all the Pokemon card values right now are skyrocketing, and this card is currently the highest rank. And let me show you why it's the highest rank. Look at that front centering. It is in line with their perfect pristine. What do they need for the back? Within the back, it's got to be 52. What do I have? 52-48. Was that the ratios? Hold on. 52-48, 52-48. Hold on. 52-48, 52. Wait, different slab. This slab. Wait, what slab is this? Okay, I'm tripping. It wouldn't have been perfect. Almost pristine. This is what's killing it right here. So let's take a little bit of a look. This ratio on that front, I pulled this myself. I was shooketh. Let's take a look. Angle's a little off, but still high 990s. Perfect on the back. Edges almost perfect, except for this left one right here. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's freaking minty. I almost want to resubmit it, but I don't. It's not worth it. It's number 1, but it's not worth it. I'm too scared to like open this slab to regrade it if it already came back, because it does have to go through a regrade process. So I'll keep that sealed. But that could be pretty darn minty. Next, we have our Terapagos. Now, this card, I had concerns. Top 3, not bad. The centering, the back was the whole thing was a little concerning. Oh, so we get some, maybe, where does this show? Because it's saying that there might have been dings on the bottom right here. So that's okay. That's cool. Dings, snapshot detected with a notable impact of grade. You can actually take a look, and it will let you view, or it won't, because it doesn't want to open this image. Okay, it doesn't want to open the image, but apparently on the bottom there was some kind of issue right here, I guess, but luckily it wasn't enough. I didn't even see that when I first sent it off, but okay, not enough to knock 100 or like knock you under, which was good. Let's see. Okay, so right here there is like a little bit of damage, like a little. Let's see. Edges back edges. Where's the corners? I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It came back at 10, and I was more worried about the centering than the actual damage on the card because I pulled it pack fresh. So for there to be some, I wish this image would load. Is it my browser? I'm using Google Chrome. Now this card is interesting, and I'll show you why. Because this card, if you can see the pattern, like the texture on it, is off. So it does not line up. You can see here in the eyes, you can see here in the hair, it's off ever so slightly. And I don't know, grading wise, clearly it didn't have any effects, but it wasn't notated at all. And I'm curious as to what that would qualify. But look, even when I drop the scan, you can see it even better here. It doesn't line up. Now I don't know if that's how the card is supposed to look, but I don't think that's how that's supposed to look. Highest grade, we will take that. He was number 1. But let's see, as far as 0, 0, that front centering, pretty good. Back centering, pretty good. Honestly, overall, pretty minty card. High 9s, high 9s, high 9s, Ks. Honestly, have potential to go pristine. Honestly, this is a perfect card. Guys, wait. I almost want to resubmit. I know I just had this conversation. This has the potential to be a pristine card. Because if I'm doing the math, and I'm not a math guy, but this looks like it's getting a score of like 990, 998, 999, 998, 998, 999. Wait, I already say that one? Yeah, so dude, this could be like a 9.9999 card. I think the only thing that would stop it is the back centering, because what are the measurements again? So for the back, you need 5248. 52, am I on the right card? 5248. 5248. Almost. Holy cow. 52.9. I don't think that would grade perfect, like pristine, because it's just so almost close, but it's not. That is, I'm curious for science purposes, chat. Do we regrade this? Now, this is where we get into some of the union cards. I was kind of curious as to see how the union cards would grade. I'm new to Union Arena. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not sure how like centering, textures, and all this kind of stuff works. Only person graded it, so it's clearly a number 1. We'll take that. 52, 50. These ratios. Wait, these ratios. This could be pristine. Looking at the numbers, this would be a pristine. Chat, do we resend it? Do we go for the pristine, or is this card not? This card might not even be worth trying to get a pristine. But these are all like, this would 999, no, 995, maybe in 997, 997, 100%. Look at these edges. Please don't edge, guys. High potential to be a pristine card. Might do the thing. Now this was card that I was looking forward to because the infrared, I wanted to see if there was any issues with the surface. I'm not seeing any, but I like the way that it shows like the depth of the card. Only one graded, number 1. Let's check centering. I mean, it wouldn't get it pristine. On the back, it's almost perfect. On the front is where it's a little bit not doing it too well. But the corners, kind of good. Let's see these back corners. I swear, the backs of my cards are just the mintiest, guys. If you want minty backs, let me know. I'll pull your cards for you. How about that? This card right here is my swag. I'm actually going to send it to my boy Legacy if you're watching this. The voice for Ichika is going to be at one of the conventions, and I'm going to have her get this signed. I did get this signed here. I did get this signed by Colleen, and I did get Lucy to sign the Nami card. It's signed on the slab itself. I really should put this in some kind of protection, but let's take a look. I was concerned because I don't know. So Weiss, Schwartz, someone left a comment and they're like, fun German fact, Weiss means white, Schwartz means black, and Weiss Schwartz, black and white. That, if you didn't know, fun fact, but now you know. There you go. The front centering, so that's the thing, is like I know there's right here it has centering. It's just so hard for me to tell what a good centered card looks like. I don't know. But as far as the specs, everything pretty good. Let's see here. I don't know what these numbers mean, but I guess it's just a little off. But how's the back? Not perfect, pretty darn good. The edges could be better. I pulled this pack fresh off cam. Super sad that I didn't get it on recording. Ooh, that's gonna look so good signed. Oh, I look forward to that, guys. And then that Luffy card that I literally just showed you, obviously it came back at 10. I got Colleen to get it signed. It's a gem mint 1. Don't think people are getting this signed. My goal is to go to conventions, get more cards signed by more people, and actually get them to do it that way. But as far as the grading on this, this. The centering better than some of the other ones for sure. The corners not awful. Now keep in mind these were a promo thing that I got from Bandai Card Fest, so they were stuffed in there, so that wasn't on me. It's a little bit different than having a pack of cards. Someone kind of stuffed these just a little bit different, but the edges, perfect edges, very nice. And if I had to guess, whoa, other people are getting this graded and I'm the 5th, guys. Good thing I have 2 more. Gonna have to keep sending them off till I am number 1. But let's see, as far as centering, front centering, not bad. Back centering could be better, not the worst. And let's see, corners, bottom left corner, not the best. Let's check out the back corners. Perfect. Edges, not the worst. Back edges, with the exception of this, it's a perfect card. Now this is a card that came back a 7, one of the worst cards that I got graded. I did it for science purposes. I knew it wasn't going to be a good card, but I can show you why. So as we turn down the surface, you'll see right here this deep scratch. I opened up the card like that, but a deep scratch, and it was a huge issue. Only 1 graded, so we take that dub. Back centering is perfect. Like, if it wasn't for the other issues, that centering, which is like the hardest thing to like get, perfect. Honestly, this is some of the nicest centering I've seen. Corners on these cards are hard though, because the corners are points. They're corners, they're actual corners, so they're not rounded. It's a lot harder to get good scores on that. As you can see, a little bit of fraying because they're just in the pack like that, and it's kind of hard to get nice cards like this. With that said though, front edges nice, back edges nice. Will it show me where the defects are? So right here we got some edge wear, on here we got some edge wear, and then we got that deep scratch. That I couldn't do anything about that. I wish this would open. This one opened, so there we go. Right here, it's super apparent. I don't know why I'm acting like you can't see it, but it's right there. They have it highlighted. Isn't that some awesome technology, guys? What the heck? That's sick. I knew it was, but I like to see why it was the bigger question. And then the last one we have, this one I was a little interested about. So this one is going to be our other auto card, and at first glance I didn't detect any issues. Still almost don't detect any issues, right? First graded, front and back almost perfectly centered. Here is the issue: ding, corner, and a little edge wear. What sucks about that, again, these cards are so hard to grade because they're perfect, they're cardboard, and it's just like it's just so hit or miss. It's really so hit or miss, but apparently it's enough to dock it. And they're like, yo, tag is so forgiving. I look at those 2 little dinks and I'm overlooking that. Apparently they're not. So anyone says that they're soft on the grading, I think this is stupid. But according to this, or right here, this little guy right there, I mean, overall the edges on this is not the best, but that little dink right there, and then this little guy right over here were enough to knock this down an entire point. So for those who said it was soft, I don't know. All right, in no particular order, let's just take a look at the high-res images, which I should upload. I should probably upload these. But look at this card right here, and the values for all of these cards have gone up. I have a Charizard I'm gonna get sent off. I'm gonna regrade. It's a whole thing. Stick around. We're gonna be on a tag journey for quite a while. You want to know why your cards get the grades that they get? You'll see why. You want to know what they look like on high-res images with a really great photo, and they can even do like 1-to-1 ratios. Look at our Lacy. I think this Lacy is genuinely a pristine card. I'm still really curious on the texture for the eyes. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. If anybody knows, I don't have any Lacy card friends, so let me know in the comments below. I do plan on getting, I have a 9 Dialga with Beckett, and I will be popping that bad boy open and getting that resent. I have no reason not to, because look how nice this looks. Look at this slab. Look at the reflection. This is beautiful. That Terapagos getting this corner down here was super. Was it this corner or was it this corner? Either way, I didn't even notice that when I did it the first time. My only concern was like the centering. Now it's not that bad. Knowing there's a little dink on here is a little disheartening for me. Wasn't enough to knock it down a full grade like the other one. I guess if it maybe had another dink, it could have, but it didn't. And this, I did have a autograph card. They said that they could do a verification on, but I guess because of the way the card is, is for some reason they weren't able to grade that card. Their system just wasn't able to. So keep in mind, obviously as a newer company, there is some stuff that they're getting worked out. And I will say they also did let me know there is some human interaction. It's not all just robots and AI. They do have a quality control with humans, obviously, so they know if it's a card that they can grade or not, and if it's worth, like, if their system can't grade it, then they won't waste your time. So I do like that. The goal for them in the future says hopefully they can get a full like AI system going. I think it's funny, you can see all the particles and stuff, but I like personal opinion, and it's just my opinion, I love the tag slabs. They're clean. There's just the black and white, and I say black because it's just transparent on a black background, but just the all transparent with the white is really nice. It makes all the slabs pop. Clearness on it, it's not like a, like I think some of the other ones like the PSA, I'm looking because my PSA slabs are up there, they just, I don't know, man. I get it, they're notorious, but I still think this is the future. This is just too good. Like, you can't look at this. The other one was a company, I forgot, they're the Japanese one, and they put their grades on the bottom, but you need to know people in Japan to get them graded. And someone left a comment, they have a middleman. Need to figure out who this middleman is because I don't have a middleman. This bad boy says right there, it's autographed. It's so nice. I want to get the Nami. It's an Onami card. I'm getting into One Piece, so if you want to check out my second channel, feel free to do that. And I'm loving that all of the stuff from this set is finally going up from Crown Zenith, because I love Crown Zenith and I got a decent amount of good cards from Crown Zenith, and knowing that these cards are finally coming to light makes me feel good. The only thing that sucks, I can't go to Sam's Club and find that box anymore because all the scalpers are doing the scalper thing. Also, this card right here, if I could get the voice actors to sign this card, I don't know how that would be possible. I don't even know if any of these people go to conventions, but this card, it's just a beautiful card, and I really wanted that in the PC. I don't plan on even selling any of these. I just really like them. And this one, oh man, look at the reflection colors. Guys, am I glazing? Am I glazing? The One Punch Man was just a trial. It was a good experience because, again, just like the last card, I don't know too much about the action points and the Union Arena cards. I collect them, I open them, but when it comes to grading, it's a little bit different because the centering, clearly this whole thing doesn't have a center. So getting a better understanding when it comes to action point cards and Union Arena cards that I want to get sent off, I can just get a better idea of what to look for in the future. I might post this. I might post this right now. At the time you're watching this, and you may see this on my feed, I'm gonna probably have this posted because I could go and sit and take nice, cool, high quality photos, but at the same time, they've already done it for me. You know what I mean? I don't think I need to redo what they already did. Once I get it signed, that is a different story though. But that pretty much sums it up. If you guys did enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe. It is absolutely free for you. If you want to grab with tag yourself, in the description, I will have a referral code. Feel free to use it. And also let me know what you're getting graded. And please send me a picture on my Instagram. Tag me, let me know what you're getting graded, how those grades came back. I like to be interactive with that. Yeah, I support it. Yeah, I talk about it. But if you're going to use my referral, I want to know what you're getting graded. Like, I want to be a part of that journey with you and see kind of what analytics you guys get. And if you guys like this kind of video, let me know by just leaving a comment and leaving a like on the video. I do plan on doing a complete how to go through the process with tag, go over the video, go over the process, getting the little kit, setting up everything, getting them shipped out, and then milk more content and do a opening video separately. So that's something you guys are into. Let me know in the comments below. If you're seeing this video pop up on screen, you want to check that out, I would appreciate it. And aside from that, guys, take care and comb your hair.